Well, I gotta say, we've received some very choice comments this week from people. It's been very interesting.
Very opinionated week this week.
Yes, I got several emails after yesterday's discussion with my wife on the show.
How did everything go? Because people keep asking me.
It was fine. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like we can have that type of interesting discussion, and then I talked to her right after that, and it was fine and jokey and normal. So.
Okay,
that's great because I really do. I have a lot of people that come up to me. So does Kevin get in trouble when he brings up stuff on the air? And is the Queen really mad at him? And what's going on with?
We do. All I just say is 2 words: ratings bonus. And she calms right down. Okay. That's amazing. That's just how you got to figure out how to work it. So that's all good. But we've taken some of the more interesting comments that we've received this week, and we put it in something we call the KVJ hate song.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
that sucks. That sucks. That stinks.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
So I got one question. Where are Kevin's balls? Listening to that spineless turd makes me want to punch him in his creepy-looking face. Grow a pair, you creepy face-ass hat.
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
Tell that loudmouth skank Virginia to shut her pie hole. I know everybody thinks Jason's the dumb one, but Virginia really is the dumb one. Stupid AF!
You hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
Please stop having that hack Jason talk about anything. He's pure trash. He's a small-minded man with even a smaller penis. I bet his family is embarrassed by his public stupidity.
Oh,
You
jeez.
hate us, you hate us, you hate us, you hate the KVJ show.
I can't tell who's more dead weight, that unfunny, dirty hippie Dennys or that annoying douche Suits. Well, I have my answer. It's definitely Jaybird.
How did that turn?
Someone got punched twice.
Yeah.
Punched a couple times in that one.
That was a tough round there. Very tough round.
Ow.
Okay, we got a fun game we love playing every single year, porn or tennis. I can't remember what match I was watching over the weekend. I sent Denny some of the audio of it for this, but both of them. It was like, I was like, I had to turn down the volume because we had it loud and the doors were open. It was beautiful. It was early in the morning. I'm like, what are the neighbors going to think I'm doing in here? I had to.
There's a few players that where when they play other people, they get so mad they'll complain to the umpire. Like, come on, really? With the grunting that loud? Do you really have to grunt that loud?
Yeah, I think it's part of their training. That's kind of what they do. It's a focus kind of thing that they do. It's not that they're trying to turn anybody on.
It's a release, too. It's like, ah!
But the people who don't grunt, they get annoyed because you're like, guys, seriously, this is very distracting.
Yeah, well, that's what they say. I don't know.
When they grunt, you grunt louder. That's what you got to do.
No, they kind of do.
That's
Yeah.
what you got to do. Fight grunting with grunting.
Okay, so we're going to see here for some concert tickets to go check out New Kids when they come to the BB&T on Sunday with Salt and Pepper. John is on here from Port St. Lucie. What's up, John?
Morning, KVJ squad.
Yeah, what's up, what's up? All right, let's see how well you do here in a quick round of tennis or porn, okay? All right, we'll play a clip here for you. Tell us, did this originate from a tennis match or an adult movie?
I mean,
Okay, now keep in mind, Denny's does some tricks here.
okay.
He does dub in the noise of tennis
To everything.
to everything. So everything is
Okay.
going to sound the same because otherwise you'd be going, well, just listen for a
The
squeaky
balls.
shoe and a ball. Yeah. Tennis balls.
Balls.
There could
Yeah.
be squeaky
Tennis
shoes and
balls.
balls and
Tennis.
porn, too.
Yes. Okay. What do you think? Is that from tennis or is that from porn, John?
I'm going to say that's from porn, is what it sounds like.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, John, this is porn.
wow.
That is, yes. That is an adult movie.
I gotta dial in here.
You're right. It's a tough game.
I thought that was tennis, honestly.
You did.
I did.
Okay. No.
You got tricked by Denny's balls.
I did.
Okay, here we go. Clip number 2, tennis or porn? What?
I hope that's tennis.
That poor girl, if it's not.
Good Lord. Okay. John, what do you think? Are we going tennis or porn on that?
That's a tricky one. I'm going to say that one's also porn.
It sounds like porn,
Really?
y'all. That sounds brutal. It sounds like crime porn.
No, that's tennis, right? It has to be tennis.
Well, he said it is porn. It is not. You're right, Jaybird. Tennis.
I mean, it sounds like she's hitting something.
Yeah, that would just, that.
Or something's hitting her.
Yeah, I don't think you'd want to watch that. Okay. Here we go. Clip number 3. John has got one right, one wrong. Tennis or porn?
Oh, gosh, this is tough.
Wow, it is.
I know what I
I'm
think.
gonna,
That one feels
I
like
want to say
porn.
tennis on that one.
I agree with Virginia. I think that's porn.
You think this is
Wait,
porn?
let's hear it again. Let's hear it again.
That's porn. That has to be porn.
We feel like it's porn.
John, what's your final answer on this one?
I'm going to say tennis.
He's going to go with tennis on that. John, you are wrong.
Oh,
That is porn.
The bird knows porn.
Yeah, the it's too enjoyable of a grunt.
Okay, maybe we're learning something here today.
Listen for the smile in the grunt, and that's how you can tell.
okay, it's a
I think I
smiley
figured
grunt.
this game out.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Because right now, John is in a deficit. He's got one right, two wrong. Tennis or porn on this fourth clip.
That's easy.
What do you think, Jaybird?
That's definitely tennis.
Okay.
There's no smile in the grunt.
What do you think, John?
yeah, I'm still here. I'm going to say tennis on that one.
Gonna go tennis? Yes.
I think we figured it out.
I think you cracked the code. Yep. Tennis. Yep.
There's no laugh. There's no enjoyment in that.
I'm not surprised you did the deep dive into porn and figured it out.
This is a fun game, Kevin.
For the tiebreaker here, you got two right, you got two wrong. John, let's win on a positive note to get these tickets. Is this tennis or is this porn? Good heavens.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Can you play it again,
Is
sir?
there an option C, pooping? It just sounds like there's something going on
No,
there.
it's only one or the other. What do you think? Tennis or porn on that?
There's no smile in that grunt, Virginia.
I'm going to say confidently and say that's tennis.
It feels like tennis.
It's tennis. There's no smile.
For the win, John, you are correct.
Yay!
That is tennis. Very
All right.
nice. Wow. Gosh, that
sounds
was
brutal.
something, huh? Yeah. It does. All right. Time for producer Denny's joke jury. We're on the jury here, myself, Virginia, and Jaybird. His job is to try to get us to crack up. He's got 5 jokes to try to do it in. What do we got with joke number 1 here, Dennys?
All right, guys. What do you call an unidentified person in a bakery?
Unidentified person in a bakery. I don't know. What do you call them?
A John Doe.
He said they were going to be bangers, and he's 1 for 1.
Wow.
Yeah,
All right.
man.
That's strong. Okay.
Second joke. Why did they kick the director out of the coffee shop?
I don't know why.
Because he was making a scene.
Smart comedy.
Making a scene. Wow.
Yeah, someone's refreshed.
2 in a row. That means we're due for a stink bomb.
Yeah, you're right.
You're working on a good one, though.
Odds are against me. You're
working on a
Good round so far.
Good round.
Flawless. Okay, joke 3.
What do you call a device that tidies up your uterus?
Never mind. I love it.
Yeah, great setup.
Tidies it up. Because they can get really messy, those uteruses. What is it?
A Woomba.
Yeah, keep getting
All right.
better.
Gosh.
Hey.
Wow. Okay, 2 more left here. Strong.
Hurt him, Denny.
Round
Perfect
right
game,
now.
dog.
Hurt him.
All right, joke 4.
What happens if coffee misbehaves?
I don't know. What happens?
It gets grounded.
Look at this guy.
Again.
Look at
Oh.
this guy.
Wow.
Best round ever.
Pretty good, Denny's.
So far, you are killing it.
Man, oh man. This is
Don't blow it.
some big stuff here.
It all comes down to this one.
The big finish.
You can do it.
Joke 5.
All right. What happened when the ambidextrous guy discovered his body?
What happened when the ambidextrous guy discovered his body? I don't know.
I like the visual.
What happened?
He was jerking off left and right.
Can you say that? I don't know. Can you say that?
You gotta dump it? Yeah, just dump it.
Kevin gave a late delay.
I don't even know. I don't know.
I mean, geez, dude, it's summertime and the kids aren't in.
We all look at each
there's
other.
no kids.
I don't know. Can you say I don't know?
I would have let it fly.
There are still kids. There's no kids. There's still kids out there listening.
I don't know.
No kids.
Left and right. You get it? Left and right. Okay, here's what we got here for the Baby Rocco match game. Rocco has said something here. We've bleeped out one word. What you got to do is try to guess and match what that word is. If you can do that, then you get the Palm Beach Summer Beer Fest tickets, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to give you multiple chances here to try this. Here is the first sentence from Baby Rocco.
There was something in my cookie that tasted like
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
My mind's erasing over here.
Yeah, okay. All right. If you missed that, it's...
There was something in my cookie that tasted like
Okay.
He's not cursing. It's another word.
Oh, really? Okay, so these are all FCC-friendly
Yes.
words. Okay.
We can actually play them.
Despite what we've known about his
It
past.
just sounds so intense.
Sounds bad.
Okay.
Oh, it does sound bad.
Man, his cookie that tasted like bleep. Okay, what do you think that might be, Jennifer?
I'm going to say booger just because I have a 3-year-old myself. So
okay.
I'm going to go with something gross.
Okay. All right, boogers. What do you think, Jay-Bird?
It sounds like he's saying chips. Like, it sounds like he's got the going on. I'm going to go chips.
Okay. You think chips? All right, let's hear what that word was.
there was something in my cookie that tasted like chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh,
Chocolate.
Okay. All right.
That bleep makes
Boy,
it
that
sound so
Dirty.
dirty.
It did. I was like, whoa, what?
I know.
Sounds way bad.
He's got a track record.
Okay.
He did not curse
Are
in
they-
any of these.
Are they all like this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Okay, all right, here we go. This is the second one, the Baby Rocco match game. What is the word that we bleeped out here, Jennifer?
Tell Daddy to bite my.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, all right.
He's not listening to this, is he?
Okay, hold on.
He's hopefully still sleeping.
Okay, what could this be here?
Tell Daddy to bite my.
Okay. All right, what do you think that word might be there?
I'm going to say butt.
Okay. Let's see here. What do you think?
Tell Daddy to bite my finger.
Oh,
Wow.
Finger.
all right, boy, this is
Oh, man, I'm bad at this, huh?
It's a
tough.
hard
It's a
game.
hard
It's
game.
It
It's
is
a hard game.
Yeah, and you're going to get tickets anyway, so don't worry about it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, let's try this one here. Baby Rocco match game. What is the word?
Mommy, did you take a in the sink?
Oh,
This is my new favorite game, by
wait,
the way.
what? Oh, no, okay. What could this? What could this? Hold on.
Well, we know Mommy pees in a trash can.
Wow. Okay. Jeez. Okay. Hold on.
Mommy, did you take a in the sink?
Okay.
And if you'll notice, he has a slight British accent. He's been watching Peppa Pig.
Oh, he does.
And so he's developed a slight.
Yes.
Mommy, did you take a bleep?
It sounds a lot more distinguished that way.
Mommy, did you
Oh,
take
my
a
goodness.
in the sink?
Okay. All right. What do you think that word is that we bleeped out here, Jennifer?
I don't even know. I want to say spit somehow in the sink.
Did you take a spit in the
No.
sink? River, what do you
I'm
think?
thinking bath. Bath or bowl.
Okay. All right. Let's hear it here.
Mommy, did you take a bath in the sink?
Boom!
You actually, yeah. That's how it's done. There you go.
The assist from the bird.
Yeah. Have you ever been in a situation where maybe the person you're dating said, you know what you did is not appropriate. That is inappropriate. I just think that what you did, and you're like going, that's a big deal? Was that really inappropriate? Sometimes, couples will disagree on that. Some may say, yeah, it's not a good look. And you're like, what I did was not bad. I have one of these situations myself. I will run by you to get a ruling.
Were you drinking?
Yes.
Okay, chances are it was inappropriate.
Guilty as charged, Your
I do
Honor.
all of my best inappropriate work while intoxicated.
Did you try to fight an entire bar and then get escorted out?
No, I did not.
That's Virginia.
That's not my move, yeah. So if you have a situation like this, we'll give you a ruling because, I know with my wife and I, even at the end of the day, she's like, and I'm like, you know what? I just don't agree with you.
Who is telling you were inappropriate?
It's between my wife and I. She's like, what you did was inappropriate.
Okay.
And I'm like, and I'm defending myself. I don't think I was.
Are you finding yourself in the middle of a KVJ court?
Basically, yeah.
Do we need to bring the queen on so you can lose?
Yeah, I'd like to see I'd like to see Riggy get it today.
I mean, because this is so a pattern for you.
I'll see if she's free to come on.
Yeah.
Kevin comes in here full of confidence, and he's quite certain that he's on the right side of the argument.
Very
but then
confident.
Then we bring the queen on, and she gives her side of it, and then somehow she ends up winning, even though you were right.
even when you win, you lose. It's an interesting.
You're right. It
thing.
is an interesting way to live life, isn't it?
It's fun to watch.
Yes. Okay. Well, if you've got one yourself, we'll give you a ruling on it. And please give me a ruling on mine coming up here in minutes. It's kind of like a little bit of a KVJ court here, but it's just, okay. Is what I did inappropriate or not? That's kind of the situation because sometimes you might find yourself where your partner's like going, yeah, I didn't like that. I wasn't a good look. Oh, I saw you giving that person googly eyes, or you did that. You got a little too flirty. You did this. Da-da-da.
You didn't take another picture with a listener, did you, and get in trouble for that?
Got too close? Nope, that didn't happen. No. Okay, so
Different infraction.
I'll give you my scenario. You guys can rule because I'll even tell my wife a lot of times. This is usually what happens. Is I'm like going, all my listeners would agree with me, and it doesn't really carry any weight. She's just like,
Smug thing to say.
Yeah.
My listeners.
yeah. And then you know what? And then I come in here and they all completely disagree with me. So I'm never right on that. Yeah. Denny's going to see. Okay, I believe we have the Mexican Queen on here as well. Hello, Kim.
Hi there.
Hello. Thank you for coming on.
Nothing.
Okay. All right, it's going great so far. All right, are you able to come on and talk to us here for a minute?
Yeah, I just wait. I don't even know what it's about.
Okay, it's talking about the episode that we had the other day where you thought I was being inappropriate and I was saying that I was not.
Oh yes. When you were hammered.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Wiggs was hammered.
Okay.
Interesting note.
That's
Okay.
why I
That's the only
asked.
time-
What's
yeah,
that?
That's the only time you have balls. That's the only time you have courage to, start arguing. Anyway, stupid stuff.
Okay. When he's sober, he's a coward.
I am a kitten.
Spineless.
Yeah, I'm just a spineless kitten with nothing.
Beer muscles.
Okay, now I'll give you my perspective, and then I'll let the Queen give her perspective on this, and then you can rule was I inappropriate or not.
Okay.
So we had been out, it was 4th of July, and I told you, like, I'd had a couple of those, whatever those hard water.
Hard waters,
yeah,
yeah.
things were and whatnot. And so my wife was going down to get her hair all fixed up and whatnot. And so...
On the 4th?
Yeah, I think it was on the 4th, wasn't it?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
A salon was open on the 4th?
Yeah. That's the amazing thing about it. The guy, I think, is from Turkey, so I don't know if he really celebrates the 4th.
Great hard-hitting question. I don't give a crap. Yeah, things are open on the 4th.
No, usually salons are not open on the 4th. Sorry.
No,
Turkish ones are.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So anyway, while she goes down there, I go down to go grab a beer and just kind of like chill out. So I'm sitting there and there's really nobody there, and so I'm having a conversation with the bartender who is there.
Is female or male?
It's female.
Here we
here
go.
it is.
She's 21. She's the age of my daughter.
Okay.
So, I mean, whatever. And I've got, Cannon is there with me and whatnot. And so in the course of the conversation that we're having, she says that, she's like, I'm here. I've been here for like a couple of months, but I'm hoping to work with animals. She said, my real passion is I'd love to one day work with animals that have been injured out in the wild.
Oh, that's sweet.
And try to help them. I'm like, that's really cool.
We know some people that
Yeah.
I said that. I'm like, I know somebody I think that could help you out.
We know Amy at Bush Wildlife who kind of runs the show.
She does.
Right. And I said, so if you give me your email, I'll send it to Amy and have her contact you. And then, you could go volunteer and start working.
Yeah.
So I did that. And that is what caused the issue. So I'll let Kim fill in any blanks here that she thinks was inappropriate. So to me, I still stood by that. I'm like going, I was just trying to help a girl out. I wasn't trying to hit on anybody. I didn't take any numbers or anything like that. Why, in your opinion, Kim, do you think it was inappropriate?
Well, okay, so let's back up this story.
Okay.
So we were 4th of July. We were at Caitlin's apartment, and you didn't have a couple. You had 12.
No,
and
I
the only
didn't.
reason I know that is because Caitlin didn't have any garbage bags, and I had to get Publix bags to take all the stuff out of her garbage. To
12?
12?
She had
And I
4
counted
friends over.
12,
Yeah,
that was
okay.
12 That was 12 of your Trulies or whatever you're drinking.
Wait, Kim.
Completely disagree on
was
that.
Was anybody else drinking?
No, zero. My dad was drinking Corona Light. So no one else was drinking because Caitlin ditched us to go to her friend's house because according to her, all her liquor was at the friend's house. So basically it was just us hanging out at her apartment without her.
Yeah, we call Kevin doesn't drink Kev all the time. That's kind of his nickname.
12?
12.
Kevin is refuting this.
I do completely. And there were 3 left in the fridge when we walked. Okay, but anyway. Okay.
Okay, well, then you drank more than that because there was a 24-pack. So if there's only 3
there
left
was.
in the fridge.
I didn't touch the other one, and there was
24. You bought 2 12-packs. I know.
Okay.
Kevin,
So
this is so good.
Kevin was, you can always tell when Kevin's hammered because he has his radio voice starts coming on. It's strong. and then we
I didn't know that. Did my radio voice start coming on strong?
Strong.
Okay.
I mean, you are so loud.
Okay.
And so we sit down, because we had about 45 minutes until I had to get. It was 3:15. My hair appointment was until 4. So we sat down at a bar at Meisner Park, and so after I had a drink. Meanwhile, this is 45 minutes, and he doesn't have a conversation with this bartender. And not that it wasn't jealousy, it wasn't anything. So at 45 minutes, I was like, I'll take my check, and we're going to go down there. And my hair, literally, he washes it and dries it in 20 minutes. So I was like, let's get our check. And Kevin's like, well, I'll just stay here and drink. And I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I walked down because it was literally walking distance. I come back, and that's when, Kevin's like, oh, I'm emailing Amy to send. I'm like, and I said it in the nicest way I could say it. I was like, maybe we shouldn't do that when you're drinking. Let's not do that again. And Kevin, because he was hammered, got all defensive and started this big fight, which, when you can't fight with somebody when they're drunk. And that's all I said. I said, maybe let's not do that. And Kevin, throughout the whole ride home from Boca, which is 30 minutes, was still arguing. I'm like, oh my gosh, you just shut up.
Okay, well.
And meanwhile, here it is. This is all I said. I said, well, if you're going to do business, maybe not do business while you're drinking. It just gives the wrong impression.
Okay.
And
we'd never do business.
I'd never get anything done.
Never do business.
Okay. All right. So
the whole way home, and then meanwhile, you have Cannon in the back seat, and you're sitting here arguing because you're hammered.
Okay, but
Cannon is.
Okay. All right. So the whole thing is
no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Because here's the whole thing. Cannon is texting Caitlin saying that he's scared because the amount of alcohol you drink and the way that we fight when you're drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, I would take the loss on this one.
Yeah. It was supposed to be as simple. Was that part inappropriate?
Are you regretting getting the queen on the air?
Always.
That was so good.
I got to tell you, though, I know eternally you got pain, but our audience really enjoyed that.
Okay. All right. So the core itself. Okay. So you're saying, and you're staying by the whole thing that I drank too much, which we disagree on that a little bit.
Yes.
You throwing all these other little elements in here.
He had the smug chugger going.
I'm not throwing any.
Okay. All right. But here, the whole thing, you're saying that by giving this girl Amy's email address, that was inappropriate.
While you're drunk and you look hammered, yes.
Okay.
It gives the wrong impression. If you're like sober and you're just sitting there doing work and you're like, doing stuff, yeah.
So if I'm drinking, don't talk to people.
When you're hammered, Kevin.
Okay. All right. Okay.
You don't get.
Okay.
You are hammered.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Talk about your ultimate backfires. Oh my God.
So I don't put her on the air very often.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
It was a great professional move, not a good personal move.
Yeah.